everybody. Welcome to our Pants on Fire show. Heads up, everybody. It's Valentine's Day. I'm Chelsea, and I'll be your host this evening.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'll be working behind the scenes as stage manager and scorekeeper.
Hello, my name is Dane, and staying single this year was a financial decision.
Hello, my name is Maddie, and on Friday my mom got me like one of these things of Dove chocolate, and I ate every single one of them yesterday, so I'm on to the second bag now.
My name is Michael, and my first girlfriend was in 5th grade. I still miss her.
My name's Mariah, and I spent my Valentine's Day doing homework.
Hi, I'm Juan. Happy Valentine's Day. Tell your mom I said hi.
Hi, my name is Jordan, and my Valentine's Day dinner was at Church's Chicken. Only the best for my love bug.
Hi, I'm Josie, and I like to call Valentine's Day Valen Slimes Day.
And now I will too, for as long as I shall live. Thanks, everybody. You can head backstage and put on your Cupid costumes that we've all arranged to wear for tonight's program. Pants on Fire. It's a storytelling format. We have okay, so this is how it works. I asked the players to send me true tidbits about their love lives. True tidbits about their love lives. And when they appear on screen, I am either going to tell them the true tidbit that they have told me as a story, or I'm going to make something up and I'm going to give it to them. They're going to then have 3 minutes to tell us about that tidbit, to tell us a story. They will be interrogated by 3 other players, asking them questions to clarify, to try to find out, is this the true prompt or is this a made up nugget that I have just given them? Are their pants on fire? After their time is up, all of the players will appear. They will vote thumbs up if they think the story is true, thumbs down if they think their pants are on fire. We will find out the truth, and players will get points based on whether or not they can detect the truth. Shout out to Doghouse Theater in Delray. We are grateful for the ability to use this format, and apparently a British game show that I have actually not seen that I think is the original format, of this. I think we're ready to get started. Excuse me, please. I forgot to tell you the most important part. We need your help. Please don't put in the chat if you know these people and you know if the story is true. Don't ruin the fun. But if you don't know them and you are here to weigh in and help us decide, we'd love to hear your comments in the chat. It's almost like when players are on Price is Right and the audience is like yelling what they think. And also, if you have good questions that you think will really help us get to the bottom of this, then please put them in the chat. They will appear and we will use them to interrogate the person in the hot seat. I think that's everything that you need to know. I think we are ready now to meet our first player. Jordan, you are in the hot seat. Jordan, come on out. You will be interrogated by Dane, Mariah, and Juan. Now, here's your tidbit. Jordan. You were once set up on a blind double date. You were once set up on a blind double date. Get after it.
Wow. A blind double date, hey?
A blind double date.
I don't know about that.
Tell me, how old were you when this blind double date occurred?
I was 15.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Okay, that checks out.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you go on said blind double date? And with whom?
So I didn't go. I was set up on the date, but I did not go because shortly thereafter I was set up on said blind double date. I started dating the one and only Kelsey Klein.
Okay.
Love her.
Yes.
Who was the double datee? Who
my date or
who was your date?
My date. Her name was Mallory.
Sounds kind of made up. Dane, do you have any questions to interrogate Jordan with?
Yeah. So like, what was the reasoning behind not going? Because you weren't dating Kelsey at the time.
Right. So I was going. A friend of mine. Okay, so my friend set me up on the double date. My friend was doing some show. I don't remember what show it was. I want to say Footloose, but that sounds fake. I don't think it was Footloose. But I was going to see his show, and his girlfriend was going to see the show. His girlfriend knew Mallory, and then we were supposed to go do dinner afterwards as the double date.
Wow.
But I started dating Kelsey before that happened, so that didn't happen. That's her. That's her.
A player.
Not Mallory, but the Kelsey.
A player, one might call you.
No. 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 Kelsey got lucky with the had great timing, I will say.
Yeah,
very fortunate, good time.
All right. I wonder if anyone from the audience has any questions, but until then, I must ask. Let me just consult my notes here real quick.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
It's a plan.
All right, Jordan. If you were to go on said double date, what would you have gotten? And do you think that anything would have gone anywhere?
Oh, any regrets? Oh, spicy tonight, huh? Right, it's Valentine's Day. Calm down.
Don't tell Kelsey. Oh no, did he freeze?
Oh no.
That's okay.
Oh,
I don't
no,
know. I
Jordan's
think
gone.
if he's
Right
frozen,
when-
I think we can discuss amongst ourselves.
Right when we got a question.
He's
from audience-
frozen.
Oh,
we'll
geez.
never know the truth.
Is this a ruse?
I'm looking through my notes and I wasn't expecting him to freeze, Chelsea.
Okay, you know what? We're just gonna have to go off of what we have. So let's get all the players on stage. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to record your votes. Votes. And I really am. I'm going to write them down right here in this notebook. And when Jordan unfreezes, we're going to
He's gone.
he's gone. He's gone. Okay, this is what I want you to do. Thumbs up if you think Jordan is telling the truth about being set up and then standing up his blind double date. Thumbs down if you think that is a pants on fire lie. Let me see your thumbs in 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Everyone, I don't have to write this down. Everyone thinks that Jordan is telling the truth.
He's
And
got
you
the
know what?
coldest pants. The
I
coldest
just-
pants.
His pants are chilly. And I just realized I know everyone. I know the answers. I have them right here because I know who emailed me what. And the answer is it's true. It's true.
Let's go.
There we go.
Points all around to get us started this evening. Points all around. Okay, thank you so much. Hopefully Jordan can join us. He will be interrogating later on this evening. Next up, Dane is in the hot seat. Dane is in the hot seat, and he will be interrogated by Mariah, Juan, and Josie. There's Dane. Okay, hot seat Dane, interrogated by Mariah, Juan, and Josie. Dane, here's the nugget. Is it true? Let's find out. You reunited with your kindergarten girlfriend a couple years ago for a date. You reunited with your kindergarten girlfriend a couple years ago for a date. Is it true?
Just couldn't get over her, huh, buddy?
Ooh, yikes. Okay.
So-
Tell me about this kindergarten love relationship first. I want to know about that before we jump
Like
into
the
it.
girl or like what? Like
Just
what?
like who the girl is, how
What
she
you
came
doing?
about, how you met her.
A
Okay.
name would be
Like,
nice.
What's your
So-
star sign?
So the two main like parts of this story that I really remember vividly are whenever I would walk past this girl, I would like pet her on the head, and that was
All right,
really-
it's
that
true.
was
I
smooth.
believe it.
That was smooth.
I believe it. It's true
Yeah,
right there.
it was smooth, and then the
It was
second part was
smooth?
that. Yeah, it was smooth. Like, yeah, I was kindergartner. I don't know.
Okay.
Kindergarten
Kindergarten, like,
Dame.
flirting. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I believe you're smooth. You're a smooth guy. I can
Imagine
believe it.
having
It was from
Dame in
kindergarten.
kindergarten. I could never.
Oh my god.
Oh, was she a serious
I
girlfriend?
mean, clearly. I mean, I saw her not that long ago, so I mean,
Oh, not
Okay,
that long
I never
ago,
got her
buddy.
name. What's her name?
What's her name?
Stephanie.
When did you two reunite?
Yeah, what's her favorite color?
I don't know her favorite color, but we met up
Ridiculous.
the summer after freshman year of college. So
Interesting.
Yeah.
And how
Classic
many
time.
dates did you go on now as
as adults,
yeah?
one. I just like met up with her and we were like, oh my god, like. Can
So you
believe
count
it?
it as a date though?
Yeah, I wouldn't call it not a date.
No.
Like, what do you?
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't
Let me-
not a date. Huh?
Hey, let me ask you something,
Yes.
Mr. Different Dane.
Hmm.
Yes, I'm built
T-
different. so-
Describe to me the spark you felt in kindergarten,
Okay.
and if that spark was still there
Mhm.
when you
Okay.
reunited now.
We want to hear it in details.
In the most appropriate way ever, I just thought she was a beautiful kindergartner. And
The out of whoever's just joining, that is so bad to hear.
He was also
I
a
mean,
kindergartner.
yeah, I mean, you remember being 5 and being like, "Wow, she's
Yes.
amazing." And
When
yeah,
he was 5, yes.
yes, when I was 5 years old, I thought this other 5-year-old was.
Oh,
Where did we go?
Miss
It was like a
Clark
local.
asked where to go.
Okay, where did I go? So I'm from Delray Beach, where also we are stealing this game show from. So we went to a downtown Delray restaurant called Boston's. It's on the water. It's very beautiful.
Was the spark still there?
Yeah.
No, not like what it was with kindergarten. I would say it was more like like dang, like how's your life going? Like wow, that's dope. Like man,
What?
can't believe
Why?
Huh?
What color are her eyes?
Oh.
Why did you two reconnect after? Like, was
Yeah.
like what happened in between? Like, did she move away? Was it
Yeah.
just like
What were the
middle
steps?
school and high school
Yes.
happened?
First, her eyes were brown. They were very light brown. I don't know if they were hazel. I'm not good with specific colors like that. They were light brown. 2, why did we reconnect? I went to a very small middle and like elementary school that were combined. So like I had gone to school with the same people from the time I was like 3 to 14. So it went beyond kind of like it's like I knew this person for like a decade growing up. So
For how long was that spark there?
how long was it? How long was I like thinking about her?
Yeah.
I'd always had like a thing with her in like elementary, middle school, like when we went to school together, and then like we just
Long term.
reconnected,
Long term.
you know.
Arlene
I don't-
Hutton asks, what did she wear in kindergarten?
What did she wear?
Yeah,
What's the
important
outfit you remember the
question.
most?
What is the outfit you remember the most?
I'm not sure Dane could name what someone wears like today. on
No.
a
I don't think he knows what he's wearing right now.
I think
I-
that's true.
date.
Time is up. We'll
Arlene.
never know what her fashion choices were.
We weren't gonna know anyway.
Everyone, come on out. It is time to vote. Was Dane telling the truth or are his pants on fire? Thumbs up if it's the truth. Thumbs down if you think it's a lie. 1, 2, 3, thumbs. Okay, let me see him. I can't see them all. Mariah, is that a... Okay, Dane, is it a lie or is it the truth?
Nah, that's a lie. Yeah.
Why do you guys think that?
I can see the
I'm feeling
flames
hurt.
from here. I can see
I'm
the
feeling
flames
hurt
from
and
here.
betrayed. I'm feeling sad.
Mariah, you really wanted this love story to happen.
I thought it was cute.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. It is time now for a new. You fooled a couple people in the chat, Dane. Well done. It is time now for a new hot seat. Mariah, let's see. Is it so cute when you're the one being interrogated? I don't know. You're going to be interrogated by Juan, Josie, and Michael. Mariah, you will be interrogated by Juan, Josie, and Michael.
Oh,
And
Michael.
here. Oh, wow.
Michael, sleuthing it
We're
up.
gonna get to the bottom of this one. Is that
I
Michael
doubt it.
McNamara or Richard Lie's private eye?
I feel like
can't
I
tell.
need something to hold. I don't know.
Rob.
You guys, it's time. It's
Let's
time.
do-
There's no
do this.
time to find any more props. Mariah,
Yes.
your first kiss was in a Costco. Your first kiss was in a Costco.
Yeah, that was a believable look.
That was a wholesale kiss right there.
So Maya, who was this first kiss with?
It was with my very first boyfriend, Ross. Yeah.
Ross.
I dated Ross. It was
Mhm.
like one of those middle school boyfriends though.
Mhm.
It was like one of those ones that you meet up at the movies because your parents have to drop you off because neither of you can drive.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
evidently, you didn't meet up at the movies. No. This was at a Costco. So please tell
Right.
me,
We met up at the
why were
movies
you guys at the
after.
Costco?
Like,
Why?
well, okay. So my parents are really good friends with his parents, and so we would sometimes like all go to the grocery store together, and so we
Oh my
would
God,
like
that's
run
so
off
cute.
and like hide in another in another aisle.
What aisle?
The juice
What aisle?
aisle, obviously.
The juice aisle. This is a vivid memory.
Clearly the juice aisle. That's the only kissing aisle in a
You want-
Costco. You're telling me you tried to kiss in the frozen aisle of a Costco?
No,
That's cold.
only
No,
the
no.
juice aisle.
You need the juice. You got to blame it on the juice, right?
Obviously.
Mariah.
What? Sorry.
Okay, I want to ask Michael. You ask a question. I don't want to ask it anymore.
Mariah, so Costco aside, tell me a bit about Ross. Like, how did you guys meet? Right, this is your first boyfriend. There should be some
Okay.
vivid memories. So, how did you and Ross meet?
Yeah. Okay. So we used to have a bunch of classes together. We had art or photography class, or it was drawing, something like that. It was in the art room, and we had chemistry together. And he was also on the
Oh, you
football
sure
team.
did.
What?
Up top.
Okay, he was like the tall, skinny kid, like really, like I don't even know why.
It's
and
always
I
the
just,
tall, skinny kid.
it is, and I just remember being like, ooh, like it would be cool to have a boyfriend right now. And so I knew he liked me, so I was like, okay, cool, I'll just be boyfriends and girlfriends with him.
The
And
confidence.
then we got together, and the only time we ever spent together was grocery stores, football games, and movies. I don't know what to tell you.
Did you
Did I
enjoy which?
enjoy it? No, he used so much tongue, and it was not okay.
Tongue on your
On the
first
first
kiss?
kiss?
Fucking yes.
Maybe I'm
Tongue-
just... Okay, no.
Tongue
go
on your
ahead.
first kiss in the Costco juice aisle. Yeah, that sounds about as like the worst first kiss as possible. So it
Yeah,
checks out that you didn't
Ross
like
Did
it.
you
must
guys-
have failed.
So
Ross
much.
must have failed math because none of that's adding up, Ross.
Yeah, Ross, what were you doing, Ross?
Here's
Come on,
the
buddy.
deal. We were both like freshmen in high school. So
I
like,
thought, wait. I thought you were in middle school.
okay, I said it was a middle school relationship, but it wasn't like we were like freshmen.
If it's
in
a
high school.
freshman
You
year,
can have
could've-
a middle school relationship when you get older. It's a certain type of relationship.
Yeah, it's a type
you know?
of relationship.
Okay,
Exactly.
that's
Like
fair,
my-
but
To describe it.
were y'all
Ellie
Costco
asked
members?
if we were
Okay.
Costco members. Obviously, we were Costco members.
I mean, yeah, you don't just. I mean, that you see,
clearly.
it would have been more exciting to me if he had decided to sneak into the Costco with you. You see, that's a little more adventurous.
Okay,
I
but
see you're
I'm
really
trying to
putting
tell
yourself
you
in
the
this
truth
position,
now.
man.
And if I'm gonna tell you the truth, I can't slip.
No,
lies.
it's true. I'm criticizing him, not you. Don't worry.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is all about Ross.
That would
terrible.
have been truly romantic. You're right, Juan. Everyone, get out here. It is time to vote. Mariah told us a story about her first kiss in a Costco. Was it true or are her pants on fire? 1, 2, 3, thumbs. Let me see them. Let me see
I changed
them.
my mind.
Okay, Mariah, what's the answer?
That's a complete lie. I did
I
have a
just-
Thank
boyfriend.
God there's not a Ross.
I did have a boyfriend in high school, like first year, named Ross. But our first kiss
Who
was on the
didn't?
playground during a
Yeah,
manhunt
you're
game,
joking.
not at a Costco. And also, Costco's don't exist in Rhode Island. We had a
Really?
BJ's membership.
Wow.
I have
Dude,
to
BJ's is
say
where it's at.
Mariah. I got
I
it wrong.
don't.
Yeah, I know, Josie.
Okay,
Wow.
There
excellent
you
job,
go. There was,
Mariah.
like,
You
truths,
you
but it was a lie. It wasn't a real thing.
Mhm.
you really painted a horrifying picture for all of us.
You're
Thank you so much
welcome.
for doing that.
Really.
You're so welcome.
Great. Okay, up next, we're moving on to Juan.
Oh gosh.
Him and his book are headed to the hot seat, and he will be interrogated by Josie, Michael, and Maddie. Juan is in the hot seat, interrogated by Josie, Michael, and Maddie.
Excellent.
All right, Juan, this is what I've got. Here's the nugget. Oh, wait, I'll wait for him to come back out.
I'm
Hi.
back.
I'm so
I had to go
scared.
just use the bathroom real quick. Sorry about
Oh,
that.
good. I'm glad you're back.
Just- Yeah.
Okay. Your boss's wife thought he was cheating on her because of you.
Yeah. My boss's wife Thought I.
I'll tell you again. Your boss's wife thought he was cheating on her
Because of me.
because of you.
Y'all hear that?
Is it true?
It's just you and me, Maddie.
I
No,
guess
I heard.
I
I heard.
cannot wait to hear how this one goes.
Yeah,
Oh.
just give us an overall rundown of this.
So I was very close to this old boss of mine. Not in that way. Not even. Stop. Get your head out of the gutter, John B.
My head was nowhere near the gutter. You
Yeah.
put it there.
So it's truly an incredible story. His name was Tim Pfaff, and I love this man to death, but not in that way. And we would constantly go to drives to Home Depot together. I was a carpenter, and he was a goofball. Be quite honest with you, he was a goofball, and he changed his contact name for me from Juan to something a little strange.
What was the strange thing?
Sugar Bear.
Oh my god.
Can I ask really quickly? Just really quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Why?
Yeah, why?
That's an excellent question, Josie. And let me tell you, do you know? He's kind of a small artist. You might have not heard of him, but Elton John.
Familiar with his legacy in a sense. I don't know.
I don't know
haven't
his
heard
work
much.
very well.
Perhaps you know the song "Someone Save My Life Tonight." Sugar Bear. You know that song? You aware of that song?
I do.
I saved his life, so he decided to call me Sugar Bear.
How did you save his life?
Oh boy, are you in for a ride right here? I mentioned before this Tim Pfaff. It was kind of a goofball, right? One day on our drive from Home Depot, we were parked at an incline, right? It's kind of like this, and
I know how inclines work.
He had to. We were leaving. But I had left my backpack in his wife's car because I had come with her. But then I went with him to Home Depot. And then we were coming back. And I needed my backpack because he was driving me home. And he was like, "Don't worry, Juan. I'll get it for you." You know, like a good boss does. You know, he's a good man. So he decides to start stepping out of the car, right? The car starts moving a bit in reverse. It's almost as if he didn't put the car in park and put it in reverse. So I think he's joking at first. I'm like, "Tim, you fucking idiot," right? Because that's Tim, right? He's an idiot. So and then he's like, "Oh, that's the noise he makes." I swear to God, he goes, falls off. He is on the floor of the road of this incline, looks up and sees a truck door swirling towards him. His leg is bent like this, and the tire is coming towards him. It's horrifying, right? A horrifying scene. Me being the absolute god and hero I am, quick thinking, Mission Impossible style, don't. I gotta jump from the passenger seat into the driver's seat. I don't have a driver's license, by the way, at this point. I didn't get my driver's license until right before I went to college. I jump in, put it in park, inches away. And this man gets up and goes, "Oh. 1 second," and then goes get my backpack, and then comes back, and then as we're driving back home, we're both in shock, not saying anything, and he just goes, "That was such a heroic move you did. I almost died." How did his wife react? His wife actually did not know this story, I imagine, because he didn't want to tell her that he almost died.
It's embarrassing to admit.
On the way back, we're singing. Yes.
Oh no, sorry. Keep going. Actually, this was my. I wanted to know where the Sugar Bear comes in because far I'm not getting no Sugar Bear.
We have to listen to music during carpentry, man. You can't just listen to the sound of drills and then stay sane. So we listen to a lot of Elton John, right? Of course, there's that age-old single, "Someone Save My Life Tonight, Sugar Bear," and he just started singing it, and he said, "Juan, you're my Sugar Bear. You saved me." How did his wife out? So I was texting him, when am I coming in next to work, right? And pops up. I'm not here, so this is what I wasn't there. I heard this story, right?
Secondhand.
And it pops up and it goes, when am I needed next or something like that, from Sugar Bear. You can imagine the awkward tension there.
Abe ain't gonna fix that.
And you will have to imagine the awkward tension there because it's time to vote. Is Juan telling the truth or are his pants on fire? 1, 2, 3, thumbs.
I
let me
think it's true because it's Juan.
Interesting.
You know, I
Juan,
did get into a stranger Tesla. I have to tell you all, and to break your hearts, this story is 100% true. 100% true. And you want to know what his wife, when he tried to explain to his wife what it was, she wasn't like, I don't believe you. Show me the woman now. Knowing us, knowing him, and knowing the thing we had, she was just like, Jesus Christ.
knowing
Okay,
the thing we
So
had.
true.
Knowing the thing we had.
I have so many crazy
Amazing.
stories from that guy.
Juan, I really enjoyed reading that truth and I was looking forward to finding out more. It is time now for Josie to end. Oh no, you know what it's time for? Ryan, we need score updates. What's happening? Is someone winning? Are we all winning? Everyone is clearly a winner
We're always
here.
all winners. Yeah. It's
But I think
Valentine's Day. There's no losers.
There's no
Well-
losers on Valentine's.
There's no losers.
Michael looked in the mirror.
Well, Chelsea in the lead. We have Josie.
Woohoo, Josie!
I think I've been right every time.
Wow, well done, Josie. Okay, Josie is the one to beat. And coincidentally, she is also up next in the hot seat. Josie's in the hot seat. She will be interrogated by Michael, Maddie, and Luke. Josie in the hot seat, interrogated by Michael, Maddie. Oh, no, that's an old sheet. Sorry. The answer is she'll be interrogated by Jordan. Sorry, y'all. Luke's not here.
Still me though.
It's still Josie. Josie's in the hot seat, interrogated by Michael, Maddie, and Jordan. Welcome back, Jordan.
Welcome back. Oh, this
Okay.
one again.
The nugget. Where is everybody? We got Maddie and Jordan. There they are. The nugget of truth or lie. You were asked to go steady in a mosh pit. You were asked to go steady in a mosh pit.
Mosh pit for what exactly?
I went to a Foo Fighters concert when I was in junior year, and it was a Foo Fighters concert mosh pit. And it was, I had gone with a boy who I was not yet dating. And we went because it was the Foo Fighters and they were doing this like concert that was like some benefit, and a lot of people's like parents were going because it's the Foo Fighters. But the guy his name is Miles. I've spoken about him before to some of you. He is like kind of old fashioned, like he likes old music. He has an old car. And so he was like, let's go to this Foo Fighters concert. And what's wrong with, will someone,
Please continue.
okay, I would love to.
You're doing great, won't you?
I don't love the Foo Fighters or anything. I don't really know their music, but
That's convenient.
thank you so much. It was convenient. It was actually a nightmare because I had no idea what was going on. And he like pulled us to the front, and he's very tall and I'm not super tall. I'm an average height. But we were not yet dating because I get stressed out about whether or not I'm like dating someone unless they've officially asked me. So at one point, like everyone was around us and he was like, I'm so glad that my girlfriend could be here. And I was like, am I your girlfriend? And he was like, do you want to be? And I was his girlfriend for, I don't know what song was playing, Matt. I have no idea.
How did you and Miles?
Was playing.
How did you and Miles know each other outside of
the Foo
Foo
Fighters?
Fighters, out of the fighting the Foos?
We both were in the theater department. He was a senior. He was a little older than me. And we were both in our production of Oklahoma that year. And we'd been like flirting backstage because all the boys in that show wore cowboy hats and also had guns, fake guns, not real guns. And I would, if he had to like go somewhere, he would put his cowboy hat on my head and I'd wear it. And then occasionally I'd be like, hey, Miles, can I hold your gun? And then he'd let me. Blake says tune. But how did I feel? happy because I was like, oh, cool, it's my boyfriend. I was a little stressed because it was really like sweaty, and I was like, I don't look cute right now. But
How did back in the day? How what was Foo Fighter garb like? Like I've never been to a mosh pit. I can't imagine what it's like. I mean, I did homecoming in 9th grade, but that's like the closest I've got. So like put me in the moment. What's the vibe like? The fashion choices, stuff like that.
What did you wear?
Mosh pit world.
I love Michael saying back in the day. This was like, I don't know, 3-4 years ago. So I guess that was a while ago. I wore jeans and a top, like a blouse.
What color?
It was a red one with it has a weird collar that I wore it for Boom when we did our last minute Boom performance. It's red and it has a weird collar that I have to safety pin or else it's too V-neck. And I also wear that shirt on every New Year's. It's my New Year's shirt. How long did I date Miles and how did it end? I dated Miles that was December. We broke up in February. He broke up with me on the way to a 100-person rehearsal for our big spring show. In the car, he said, I think we should break up. And I said, okay. And I got there and then I was surrounded by everyone we knew and I had to learn a dance.
This we have heard.
Not even the Foo Fighters could save you now.
And I had to learn a dance. Oh
It's been
my.
so awful to learn dances.
Everyone, it's time to vote. Is Josie telling the truth or are her pants on fire? 1, 2, 3, thumbs. Josie?
I was hoping to get all of you, but Jordan saw right through me. Total lie.
Wow. I should have known
You
a
did
Foo
this
Fighters.
last time too.
I'm good at this.
Josie is the queen.
Josie did win.
That's why I
a
can't
fall
trust
pants-
Josie. I
Jordan-
can't trust Josie anymore.
He came in not ready to trust.
I never
not
had
ready to
trusted
trust.
Josie, and I never will.
You just did.
But you did.
No.
Literally 30 seconds ago. You
Not
did. Anyway,
anymore.
that was a lie.
I've lost all faith.
This
I've
game
never
gives me trust issues.
been mosh
Yeah,
pit.
for
I
sure.
don't
That
think-
was. Oh, you've never been in a mosh pit.
I went to a Foo Fighters concert once, but that's
Just keep saying Foo Fighters.
Keep saying Foo Fighters.
I don't get it either, Josie.
This rip show
All right,
is
it is
sponsored
time
by-
now.
Just because I was at a Foo Fighters concert and we were doing this thing, but then Foo Fighters also and Foo Fighters.
It's just true. It's
It
so
was the
true.
prompt I was
Okay,
given.
everyone. Mischief Mikey is in the hot seat now. Mikey, emerge from the shadows. You are now in the spotlight, telling a tale. You will be interrogated by Michael. No. Wait.
I am Michael.
Please hold. You will be
Mikey.
interrogated by. It's improv, you guys. It's real. It's live. Maddie, Jordan, and Dane. Maddie, Jordan, and Dane will be interrogating you about the following factoid. Your first Valentine was a competitor at the science fair. Your first Valentine was a competitor at the science fair. Is it true?
This
I
already sounds on brand.
Yeah. What was your science fair project that year?
Oh, I am so glad you asked.
I'm glad I asked you.
8th grade Michael Science Fair project. I was doing an experiment with anemometers because I thought that sounded cool and smart, and I had to Google what are some cool science fair ideas because I was almost going to forget to do the project for my class. So I was doing anemometers, and I was, get ready for this, measuring air pressure at different levels. So I had to go out with a metal pole. I don't care if you have other questions. You're going to hear how my project went because dang it, I was proud. I would go out into my yard with my dad with a giant metal pole with you had to screw together, and I would take my anemometer that I had to buy online and measure at different heights the different wind speeds that I was measuring, and I had to argue whether or not I thought the wind speed was dropping the higher I went up because there'd be less air pressure or less air mass above it and thus less air pressure. And it was cool.
What was her project? What was her
project?
Yeah, what was her project?
It was
No, yours. What's hers?
Right, so mine was just something I looked up online, right? So this is what happened was, right, first I had to go through like my school and like I submitted it to my school science fair and then like that was it and I just kind of forgot about it. Then I was told the next day like, "Hey, you got first place." I'm like, "What? I did that well?" It's like, "No, you're the only person in your category." So then we go to like the regional fair. And now this is where her name is Caitlin. This is where Caitlin's project was. And I think it had to do with the environment and it had to do with like trying to be sustainable with stuff. I remember one kid had something that he was like measuring how meat molded over time. I'm not sure. But anyway, that was Caitlin. Caitlin was like doing like environment stuff, I'd have to say. It was way better presentation too. Like I had like the normal like white triboard and like hers was like, you know, like intense and like probably 3D printed. Oh, were we academic rivals? We actually went to different schools because it was at the regional level. I never met her before. Nothing, but we're here, nerdy kids on Valentine's Day. So I mean, in a sense, maybe, but like not really.
Okay, so how did this occur then? And stop the dabbing.
That's all I have today.
How did this occur? Like, if you went to different schools and had different projects, how did, like, give us a rundown of how you met her, how the Valentine was exchanged, what happened?
So we were set up in like this U-shaped in the Sanford Mall, and we are setting up our individual projects. So she was like right next to me when like in the U. So I was at the end and she was like next to me. So we're standing around waiting for people and judges to come by. So she's standing by hers, I'm standing by mine, and then like cue like the movie music, and then we just kind of like start talking to each other and stuff like that. Oh, what's your project about? Oh, smart stuff. What's yours about? I put something on a poll. Oh my God, that's so cool. What? Oh, and then we start talking about that. And then eventually we keep talking and we're like, so, ooh, it's Valentine's Day. And like, you know, both of us are alone at a science fair today. And then she's the one who popped it to me. She like wrote on a sticky note. She wrote on a sticky note, like, you know, like, "Hey, would you be my Valentine?" And she like sent me the sticky note onto my table. And I looked at it and I'm like, I have never gotten this before. This is mana. So, and then of course I accepted.
So you guys met on Valentine's Day.
Met on Valentine's Day and became Valentine's. Yes.
So did you talk to her like after this, or is this like you met her once and then she rode off into the sunset?
No, we talked. We talked after it. I was hoping to maintain some line of communication, and then I never heard from her again after a little while.
Oh,
Even
no.
it's okay. I tried, but it didn't work out. It's fine. I'm fine.
You guys, he's totally fine. Everyone come on out. It's time to vote. It's time to vote. Let me see those thumbs. Is Mischief Mikey telling the truth, or are his pants on fire? 1, 2, 3 thumbs. Let me see him. Make a call, Maddie.
Sorry.
Michael?
Caitlin was indeed my first Valentine.
Were there any doubts? Were there any doubts?
The most
really?
on-brand thing I've ever
Dane,
heard.
Dane, what was it that you said no?
Because February is way too early in the semester to have a science fair. Last semester, that's why I was like, no way.
He's really thinking this
No,
through.
Joke's on you.
regional, no.
He has a calendar out.
That's
He was
a
like
great point,
cross-referencing
Dane.
all the information.
He's like, wait a minute.
I'm so mad right now.
No, Mikey was ready by Feb 14 for regionals. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much. It is time now for our final nugget of the night. Maddie will enter the hot seat. She will be interrogated by Jordan, Dane, and Mariah. Not you, Jordan. Maddie will be in the hot seat, interrogated by Jordan, Dane, and Mariah. Maddie, here's your factoid. Your mom knew you were getting broken up with before you knew. Your mom knew you were getting broken up with before you did. But is it true?
I don't know Maddie very well, but that also sounds on brand. I don't know why, but I already believe it.
Yes. Okay. Any questions before I start, or shall I just get in?
Just like give us a little overview.
Yeah.
Okay. So this was my second ever relationship. It was in 9th grade. He was in the theater department with me. And we dated for a good month, like maybe 2-3 weeks. And then one day I was sick at home. I don't know why I was sick, but I was just at home. I missed rehearsal. We were doing a musical. I missed rehearsal, and I live pretty close to the school. And so my best friend walked to my house after rehearsal had ended for him. And he brought me like crayons and a coloring book and stuff. And he was like, Maddie, I got to tell you something. You know, your boyfriend's going to break up with you. And I was like, what? No, it can't be. I really like him. And he was like, no. And actually, he told everyone in the department about it. And it's all good. No, this was like 9th grade. No bad blood here. It's very funny. Do you and your mom talk about relation stuff often? I would say like most mothers and daughters do, but so Malcolm had, everyone in the theater department knew my brother was also a part of the theater department, and my brother had told my mom. And so when I went to her being upset about it, she was like, oh, honey, I know. I've known about this. And I was like, everyone knew about this besides me.
I have a really real question. Were you like, what was your thought process when you realized everyone knew and not you? Were you like upset, or were you like psyched that your mom already knew what was going on and she could comfort you? Like, what was your?
No, I was not excited.
Well, I guess
I was very excited.
But I mean, like, were you like glad your mom knew so she could help comfort you, or were you just like?
I think I was embarrassed, probably.
Yeah.
And I was sad. This was the first time I'd been broken up with, and everyone knew about it, and I was very embarrassed.
Oh, Maddie.
It's okay. It's all, we're friends. It is a good old time here. This is all fun stuff.
So your mom told you that he was gonna break up with you, or he broke up with you, but she just knew about it and didn't tell you.
So I think I talked to her that night before he did. So the day that my best friend had told me everything that was happening, like he's going to break up with you, he told the entire department he was going to break up with you. That night, my brother and my mom and I talked about it, and then the next day he broke up with me. Does this make sense?
How old were you guys again?
I was in 9th grade. I went to a charter school, and so he was in 8th grade. I was in 9th grade.
Okay. I don't like him.
What day did you get broken up with on, like, what day of the week? Oh, goodness. Probably like a Thursday, if I had to guess. I don't know, because it wasn't a Monday, and I don't think it was a Friday.
How long had y'all been together before?
Oh, like a month.
Classic middle school relationship.
3 weeks. It was not anything serious. I was not really upset about losing the relationship. It was that everyone knew about it, including my mom.
Sad.
That really does make it a classic middle school relationship. We've come full circle tonight.
Yeah.
Or was it? It's time to vote. Everyone on screen, did Maddie's mom know that she was getting broken up with before she did? Or was that, are her pants on fire? 1, 2, 3, thumbs. Let me see them. Maddie?
This was true. This was real.
They knew.
Real.
We knew just like your mom knew.
I'm not cheering about the breakup.
He told us too. He told us too.
Yeah.
They've known for all these years.
Your mom.
Oh my goodness. Ryan, that was the last hot seat. Where do we stand with the scores?
Good question. Well, we actually have a tie between Jordan and Josie.
The J team.
Oh, geez. Oh, gosh.
I wasn't
Those
good
of you
enough to make the cut.
watching, I need to tell. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
The J team.
Whichever one.
I'm jesting Ani now.
That's it.
Sorry, Juan. We
sorry,
voted out. We didn't, Jordan and
I don't
had
make the
meetings.
This is
rules.
the battle of the Jays.
One, I don't make the rules. It
Minus-
is time
minus
now for a tiebreaker. This is what happens when we have a tie here on Pants on Fire. The scorekeeper is pitched. Ryan has also sent me a couple of true items. I right now will tell Ryan one of those true items. and he will be interrogated. I'm sorry, or I will tell him a lie. Or I will tell him a lie. Oh God.
Intriguing.
Okay. Tell him a lie. Then Josie and Jordan will vote. Okay, what if you both vote the same? Is there still a tie? Yes. We can't do this all night, people. This is a chance. This is your chance. Okay. So it is time now to put Ryan in the hot seat. He will be interrogated by Josie and Jordan. Ryan, here's your nugget. When you and your friend thought someone was cheating on them, you camped outside their apartment. When you and your friend thought someone was cheating on them, you camped outside their apartment. But is it true?
I hope it's not.
So
Yeah.
So I'm a little confused by the wording. Well, you camped outside the person who was being cheated on, or you camped outside your friend's apartment?
We camped outside the person that was being cheated on.
That was
Who was?
being cheated on, or was
who was your
doing the cheating?
Wait, did your friend do the cheating, or was were they cheated on?
They were cheated on. My friend was not cheated on.
Okay, so you camped outside your friend's apartment.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, you
Wow.
camped outside your friend's apartment. I'm with you. Please
I'm
continue.
not. I'm confused.
It's a lot.
Can you give us a
When
overview?
was this?
Yeah.
It was about like a year ago.
So you were in
Uh,
college here, or was it?
Specifically, yeah. Here at Rollins.
Mhm.
About freshman year, January.
Those are the two options for us. for freshman
Yeah,
and
of course. Yeah,
sophomore year.
if you don't know, I'm a sophomore. You know.
True. So was this then like Sutton Apartments, or was this like an off-campus apartment?
This was Sutton.
Okay.
Okay.
And obviously, if you know, freshmen wouldn't be in Sutton unless something happened. So
It's true. That was a great question that popped up. Why were you so suspicious?
well, you see, like this guy, you would always like cancel out on like their like hangouts and dates and such.
Mhm.
It would happen so much, and one could assume that just time ran out. Okay, because, some people it's college. You have a lot going on.
But yeah, I understand those. You would think that you would make time for the people that are important to you.
But then this one day, I was outside walking. This was like late at night, like maybe like 11, 12. I was walking back from a board game club meeting from Bush. On my way to Ward, I see that guy with another girl, and I'm just like, what? This doesn't make any sense. This is bogus.
Naturally.
And to just to explain things, we're not just saying pronouns. My friend's name, let's call him Spencer.
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 Okay. So Spencer was the one who got cheated on.
Yeah.
So then
You thought-
Okay. So then how serious were Spencer and the other party? If like they get cheated on, were they like dating? Were they just seeing each other? How serious were they?
It was about like a month. They were dating. They weren't sure about it. Like it was like one of those kind of things where it's just like we're close, but do we want to date?
Because no one had asked them to define the relationship in a mosh pit.
In a
Had
mosh
they?
pit.
It
Where they
is
should
time
do
now.
it.
It is time now to vote. Is Ryan telling the truth, or are his pants on fire?
I'm
Jordan and
still
Josie,
confused about the situation.
no time to clarify. Just like in the story, time is run out. Time is short. Thumbs. 1, 2, 3. Let me see them.
I'm letting Josie defer first so I can do the opposite.
Okay, you're just
Wow,
you have no strong
Jordan.
opinions, Jordan.
He wants there to be a winner of tonight's Pants on Fire. I respect that. Ryan, did you indeed camp out when your friend was getting cheated on.
No, this is just all wrong. Nope. I don't even have a friend named Spencer.
I love that it ended up that you were camping, almost like just for emotional support. Maybe there wasn't even any spying going on. They just wanted to go camping because their hearts were breaking. In my mind, that's where we were headed. I don't know. Amazing. You know what that means? Josie remains the queen of Pants on Fire for her round in the spring semester. Let's everyone come on out.
Josie
Hi,
won twice in a row.
Josie won twice in a row.
She gives me trust issues.
Josie's the queen. What can you say?
This is why I don't trust Josie.
Yeah.
And
Josie,
you
I
shouldn't,
will-
obviously.
I will continue to trust you. I am
you
so
sure?
glad. Yes, absolutely, 100%. Thank you so much for joining us, players.
missing
Thank you for
Mikey.
sharing. Where's Mikey?
Michael.
I'm really
Michael.
sad.
There he is.
There he is.
Michael, did Josie scare you?
Yay!
Gosh.
I'm not alone on Valentine's Day.
Great job, everybody. Thank you for sharing true nuggets about your lives or lying so beautifully. Ryan, thanks for keeping score and for that final tale. Everyone, we have lots to tell you about. We have a run of a face-to-face F2F show happening right now with the Annie Russell. It is As It Is in Heaven. We have who on the screen is involved? Put your hand up in the air. We've got Sister Maddie down there. Mariah, our designer, amazing. Juan, yes, absolutely. You're setting it up, keeping us safe. As It Is in Heaven is happening right now at the Annie. The week after, February 24th, we open Luna Gale. Who is involved in Luna Gale? Directed by our very own Jordan Barnett. Yes, amazing. We have very limited seats at both of those events. So if you're watching and you want to see, you need to email boxoffice@rollins.edu ASAP. Our next RIP show is right here on the interwebs on Friday, February 26th at 12:30 p.m. We are doing a RIP Jam. That's our short form format. Right here on the. If you're afraid, if you say, "Oh, I won't remember," this is what you can do. You can smash that like button. You can subscribe. You can ring the bell. You can do all these things with the YouTubes. Then they'll tell you. The robots will remind you to come right back here on the 26th.
And YouTube has
And
been
follow
going
us on
around-
Instagram.
Oh, yeah. Follow us on Instagram. Like us on Facebook.
Do all the things.
All the things.
Follow our
Happy-
Pinterest board.
Please pin our board.
Or if you're not on the internet, contact me. I'll send a pigeon to you every time we have a show.
All right.
Please
Just let
smoke
me know.
signal Josie.
Can
And
I
she
have
will
a
be
carrier
responsible.
pigeon regardless?
No, you cannot.
Everyone, we're so glad that you chose to be our Valentines tonight. Have a lovely evening. Good night.